Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the Moba Lisa Project in another episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. In the previous episode, we were working on this sweet-ass little mine entrance into a Lapis Lazuli Crystal mine. In this episode, my friends, we are going to be heading into that cave section over there and working on a sweet-ass design for our Lazuli Crystal mine. It is going to be absolutely freaking awesome. I've got a beautiful idea from one of you guys that I want to try out today, and I think it's going to turn out real snazzy, my friends. I hope you have a tasty beverage. I hope you have a crunchy snack. I hope you are ready for some Minecraft with your dog, the ReNDoG. I am in such a Minecraft mood today, guys. It is super gloomy, rainy, and cold outside. A perfect day in England. A perfect day for some Minecraft action. I got myself a warm cup of tea. Give me 1 second. Man, and I'm ready to make some progress today, baby. I woke up super early this morning, super pumped to play some Minecraft, and I want to try and get this cave finished today if we can. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely freaking sweet, man. I'm just collecting a few leaves here because I want to use these leaves inside of that cave, and I've sort of run out of just raw leaf action, so grown a few oak trees here to get this done. But check it out, guys. Since we were last together, I have been working quite hard on this cave. I've added some block variation into the walls, some cobblestone and andesite and gravel, starting to look like an actual cave now, which is absolutely amazing. Down here we're going to have a working lapis mine, of course, that you'll be able to look down and see, which is going to be sweet. But guys, one of you gave me a really amazing idea in a stream we did last week. We were working on this cave in a stream, and one of you guys suggested adding some stalactites into this cave, basically growths hanging down from the top of the ceiling, and I've decided to give that a try. And check it out, my friends. This is a Lapis Lazuli Crystal Stalactite. Doesn't that look absolutely awesome? I reckon that could be really amazing inside of this cave. I want to get some leaves around it and some detail, maybe some vinage and whatnot. And I also want to get a few more ores and stuff into this cave to make it feel like a really valuable cave where the humans are coming to mine out lapis, to mine out diamonds, and to make the elves as rich as possible in this lane of the Moba Lisa project. So I want to give this a go. I think it's looking real good. Let me get a few glass panes on the go also so that we can do a little bit more variation. Oh, I've got a few of the dark blue ones here, so that's fine. Let's get a few of the light blue stained glass panes too. So yeah, man, I am super excited about this, guys. This little section of the Moba Lisa is coming together really nicely. This was something that we weren't going to do originally. It's kind of an idea that came to us over the last couple of weeks or so to make this cave, and I think we spoke about it in the previous episode where we're going to make a tunnel that connects this lane to the evil lane also via a little secret back entrance over here. So this is all new to the Moba Lisa project, which is really cool. I'm very excited about it, and I think it's coming together really nicely. I want to try and get some stuff in here, some of these panes. Let's see if we can get it looking more like a crystal. That's looking pretty good. Let's get another one down there. Okay, let's go downstairs and have a look at what that looks like. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like it. Maybe too many glass panes up in here. Maybe we can do something about that. But if we get some leaves in here, I think that might dampen the effect there and make it look a little bit more awesome. I've hidden a sea lantern very deep inside of that wall over there. Yo, Iscal! Oops, wow, that's spelling, right? It is too early in the morning for typing, my friends. Too early in the morning for typing. But check it out. Let's get some leaves into this, and maybe that will help it a little bit too. Make it feel a little bit less weird looking, right? I guess we don't want to have the glass panes connecting into other blocks though, because that looks a bit funky. But yeah, look at that. That's actually going to look really sweet. Okay, so let's do this, my friends. While I'm working on this, I'm going to have a bit of a chat with you because I've got some really exciting news that I want to share with you guys out there. This weekend, or was it this weekend? It might have been this past weekend, and if you're from the future, this is completely irrelevant. But if you're from the present, this is quite relevant. I started a brand new series on my YouTube channel, and I am so very excited about it, man. Oh, man, I am playing one of my favorite games in the entire world. It's a game called Cities Skylines, which is an absolutely gorgeous city building game that I'm absolutely in love with. It's a game that I play off camera, basically just for myself. When I'm a little bit tired of Minecraft or want to play a different type of game, I usually play a little bit of City Skylines, and I've been meaning to make a series on this game for some time now. I just have never got around to it until now, and I've decided that I want to make a City Skylines series, and I've got the first episode out, and I'm super excited about it. The feedback has been amazing. You guys have been really kind to me. Those of you guys who have watched it so far, you've been really nice, saying, this is so awesome, ReNDoG, we want more, and I'm so very happy with it, having so much fun playing that magnificent game. Now, if you haven't seen the episode yet, I would highly recommend that you go check it out. If you haven't ever seen City Skylines, the game, it is a beautiful game, and I'm sure if you are a fan of Minecraft, you will enjoy the game as much as I enjoy playing it for you guys. And I would appreciate it, man. I would appreciate it if you could go over and check out the series. Maybe you don't like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's totally cool. But if you do like it, I would very much like you to get involved in the series. I'm trying to get you guys involved in the series as much as possible and having loads of fun doing it also. And yeah, I'm going to stick a link to that first episode in the description box below, my friends. Even if you're not a fan of City Skylines, I'd appreciate you jumping over there, saying hi, and watching the episode, giving me some constructive feedback if you feel like doing so. And yeah, I do hope you enjoy that one, man. So yeah, I'm super pumped this week. I'm very excited about all the things that are happening on my channel, all the games that I'm playing, all the series that I'm making. I'm just enjoying it so much, having so much fun here on YouTube. It's absolutely amazing. So let's have a look at this. This is looking pretty decent. I think I kind of like that. I want to try get maybe another stalactite in over here. That might work also. I do like the lighting here, right? It's got this sort of weird glow in the center of the crystal, which I think turned out real nice. And maybe what we're going to try and do is get some more hanging vines or something. But I think that's working out pretty decently. Let's get another stalactite installed in the corner over here, I reckon. Let's see. Let's try get it a little bit further away from this one. I reckon like here would be a good spot. I think we might have to make a little bit more artificial cave roof over here though. Yeah, we are going to have to build that up just a little bit so that we can get that sea lantern nice and deep inside of the crystal itself. I don't want to see the sea lantern. I think the sea lantern kind of breaks the illusion of the crystal. So let's get up here and sort of increase the height of this a little bit. And yeah, this is the sort of backside of the Moba Lisa project, the side that we never really see together. It's the ugly side, right? It's the side that when players come here, we really don't want them to come here and fly over the top or ender pearl over the top to have a look, because there is some pretty ugly stuff going on back there. But out of sight, out of mind. That's what I always say. All right, so check it out. We got our sea lantern in there, nice and deep. Let's get our glass in now. So that's going to be the root of our Lapis Lazuli stalactite. Looking good. And then we can surround it with some cyan stained glass like so. And this is going to turn out real good. Let's have a look. Now, guys, in the previous episode, we were working a little bit on the speed tunnel that brings us here to the Moba Lisa. And since we were last together, Iskall, Exumavoid, and myself have done quite a lot of work on that speed tunnel. It is looking real snazzy, if I do say so myself. I want to take you guys there at some point in this episode to show you how awesome it is. But we did this on a triple stream of doom last week. We streamed with Iskall and Exumavoid all in the same stream. It was absolutely amazing. We got up to some shenanigans that, let's just say, didn't turn out quite the way that we planned. Our latest Hermit vintage beef was on the server, and the three of us decided that we wanted to, let's just say, drop something heavy on his beefy head. Check it out, my friends. Okay, so Beef is back on the server, gents. Have we made any more progress toward dropping an anvil on his beefy
Yeah,
head?
I'm at your base, Ren. Come to your base. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't fly. This is where we'll birch it up and get some leaves.
Okay, so rendezvous at the ReNDoG base.
Yes.
Excellent.
Bring your shears.
Gentlemen, why are you growing birch in my base?
Because
it doesn't have birch. It's the sign of a birch butt, isn't it?
Yeah, this is disgusting. Get this out of here.
That's why I'm using this, because this is for a prank, you know. It's not for anything serious. We're not using it for building, you know. It's just disposable. So
disposable.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it.
Excellent.
Should we leave we have loads of leaves in ReNDoG's chest here. I just took some of them.
You thieving Swede. The only items I have in my inventory right now are Moses II, my pet rock, 3 invisibility potions, and some birch leaves. Oh,
I got loads of stuff. Are you guys putting everything away?
Yeah. I'm leaving behind the weapons. It might die. It's a long way down. And nighttime. You guys gonna come up?
Yep.
Did I put anything in this chest? I don't think so.
Oh, how are we gonna do this?
Go all the way to the limit, man.
Okay. Take it to the limit.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be pretty crazy. Okay.
Are you guys out of leaves?
Yeah, you have to make him come here to the diorite thing and like make a conversation over at the diorite.
Wait. I could bring him to me. Right, are you at the diorite thing? Can you get a good drop on this?
No, we're not gonna make it to the diorite unless you're picking up more leaves, Ren.
I'm breaking them.
Are you picking up anything?
This goes so wrong.
It looks like you're almost over the little the diorite machine there, Iskal. Like, you're very close, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we're not there and I'm out of leaves. Ren, you fool.
Right. I'm looking directly up. Am I directly below you? I'm going to put a single...
Hold on. I'm going to try and break some leaves and pick them up here and see if I can get them. He answers, hey, beef, with yes. That feels a little bit... like
I am literally going to, like, bring him over to stand next to me, right? And
look at the mountain or something. I don't know if this is
I don't even know if I can, like, I've got to just wing it, really. It's got to be, like...
You can do it. You're a professional YouTuber. You got this.
Okay.
I don't know if this is directly above it, but we'll try.
It's kind of above it, I guess.
Just make sure you've got a platform with enough edges to drop lots of anvil.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
He may be recording as well. What if we capture like an anvil kill in his episode?
Wow.
Can we get some hype in the chat?
Iskal, I gotta say though, from up here, that spaceship looks amazing.
It's fantastic, yeah.
Jeez.
I am a floating ham pie. Oh. It's gonna be so hard.
He's heading this way. He's heading this way.
I see him.
He's coming over.
Don't hold anything in your hand, Ren.
Okay.
Don't hold anything in your hand.
He won't look up.
Oh, he's so cute.
Where is he? I lost him.
How much more
he's
time
there.
I have?
2
minutes.
You have to ask him to come there. Yeah. Ask him to go to you.
Okay, he's coming.
He's coming. Get ready, guys.
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Start dropping.
Here we go.
Start dropping. He's standing there.
Bombs away. Bombs away.
Oh, we got X. We missed beef, but we got X.
Dang it. We got the wrong guy. I'm gonna jump into the water, or try to anyway.
I'm gonna fly down like a Buzz Lightyear. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh man! Look at all them admins.
We had more leaves. He was clueless. He was completely like
unaware
that we were up there. It's like you don't look directly up very often, so it's something you can get away with. Oh, that was good.
That didn't quite go to plan. Oh well, it was worth a try. Exuma boy tried.
You got plopped, X. X got plopped.
I got plopped.
Cyberdogs, I am ashamed to admit it, but admit it I must. That was one of the derpiest prank fails I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Exuma, Iskal, and I, we certainly dropped the ball on that one, or should I say, dropped the anchor. See what I did there? Dropped the anchor? Anyway, welcome to Hermitcraft Vintage Beef. And what a welcome it was, trying to drop an anvil on his beefy head. We had a chat with him afterwards and he found the whole thing absolutely hilarious. So don't worry, my friends, it was all in good fun. And we are all so happy to have beef on the server. But yeah, RIP Exumafoid, am I right? Welcome back though, my friends. I've been working my butt off on this cave this morning. Isn't it looking beautiful? Have a look at this. Oh man, it has turned out pretty much the way that I wanted it to. We've got these beautiful lazuli crystals dangling from the ceiling. sort of surrounded in moss and damp and, you know, ferns and leaves and stuff, vines dangling down from here. I've also dotted a couple of diamond ores here and there, which I think is a really nice little touch to the cave. There's a bit of coal here and there too, a little bit of iron. It just makes it feel like a working cave, almost like this section of the cave has been abandoned for more lucrative areas of the mine down here, right? That's the sort of thinking that's going on here. That's why it's so overgrown and stuff. So that's looking sweet, man. I've also worked a little bit on this section. So now this little part of the Moba Lisa project is finished. You have a little secret passageway that you can run through here, and this is kind of a little bit like Iskel's bones on his corner of his lane, right? So he has some sort of obstacles here. There's a skull, for example, in this position where you can come and take refuge if you have a bow or something like that. And that is basically what this mine is trying to do also. You know, we're not going to be mirroring the lanes. Did I say that properly? Mirroring? We're not going to be mirroring the lanes 100%, and we want them to be a little bit different. So I think this is pretty cool. We have to be careful of stuff like this, though, because this could be an exploit, right? Well, I suppose not. If you're going to chill up here with the bow, I suppose that's a reasonable strategy. But yeah, looking pretty good, right? Looking pretty good. Next up, I want to try and figure out how the secret passageway is going to work. It looks like I'm going to have to destroy my beautiful coal over here, unfortunately. But we're going to have to make for ourselves another artificial cave that is going to go all the way behind the Moba Lisa project and is going to come in this position. I think I laid it out, yeah, over here. This is pretty much where I want the secret cave to come out. So let's lay down some blocks, try and work out exactly how this cave is going to follow. I'm going to do this very, very roughly for now. We're just going to do literally a straight line, and then we can work on the cave network itself. I think this is going to go all the way across quite nicely. Yep, there's the exit hole over here. We want this secret passageway to be really, really thin. I almost want to make it like 1 block thick. So if players come up against each other, you know, there's really is nowhere to go. You need to fight to the death inside of the secret passageway. But maybe we will make it a little bit fatter in sections so that there could be little sections in it. I don't know. We'll do something. But let's get the tunnel in place. And this is going to give us a great idea of how many blocks we need to collect to finish it off. I don't think we're going to need too much, though, if it's going to be a small tunnel. But I don't want it to be a sort of straight, janky-ass tunnel. You know, I want it to look kind of beautiful. And we're going to try and keep it in the same design as we have for the Lazuli Crystal Cave over there. So let me get these blocks down, guys. I will bring you back in a second. Kaplayam! The foundations for the secret passageway have now been installed, Cyberdogs, and I brought myself outside to have a look at what we have done from the outside. And as you guys can see, that passageway is starting to poke its ugly little janky-ass head up above Iskel's beautiful evil side wall facade. However, I have had some inspiration looking at this, guys. Maybe what we could do, and I think this is something that one of you guys suggested, actually, maybe in this area here, we could create some sort of a sweet-ass fusion between the living side and the dead side, right? So as you look from here to here, the living cliff side will become more and more evil, and of course vice versa, and we could create a beautiful little transition here, which will look amazing from both lanes, right? Whichever lane you are in, when you look down in this direction, you will see this weird sort of fusion between the good and the evil, which I think will work really, really nicely. I have no idea how we could do that, but I'm going to try and figure something out. Now, guys, I have finished installing the foundations for the secret passageway. Check it out. Looking pretty good. Looking very square, though, and it does worry me a little bit. To be honest, I hate it. I think it looks absolutely butt ugly. So I've been trying to work out something here, been fiddling around a little bit. I thought I'd bring you back to show you what I'm doing. And what I'm thinking is maybe we need to make this passageway thicker, but we could use some blocks to make the actual passageway only 2 blocks wide, but the facade of the passageway could be a little bit thicker, right? Just so that we get that nice illusion of space, that this is actually a sort of a tunnel, I suppose, that has maybe been bored into the mountainside by the humans, something like that, right? So check it out. If we just, you know, make a little bit of space like this, You know, we could do stuff like that, right? Let's move a few of these blocks away. That looks a little bit better to me already. You know, I think that will work out pretty good. And I mean, it'll definitely work out if we do it to both sides. What are we working with on this side of it, of this thing? Actually, that's pretty good. I think this is the wall into the outside. Oh, we've got a few natural looking things here too. That could help actually with this little project. If we get rid of all of this clay and see if we can get a little bit of depth into this tunnel. Let's just get all of this away. We're just going to be using stone for now just to create the foundations of it. And this should hopefully give us a little bit more feeling of depth inside of this janky-ass tunnel right now. Let's just move all of this out of the way. And we'll make sure that that doesn't look too ugly from the outside. Oh my goodness, guys. This is... yeah, this is going to be a painful little bit of detail work that ReNDoG is going to have to do. But I think it's going to work out. Look at that. That's already looking a lot better, isn't it? If we just maybe put that block over there like a so, boop, and get that taken away like that. There we go. That's actually already starting to look a little bit better, isn't it, my friends? I like it. I like it. And what we could do is put a bunch of leaves in here too, just to create a more sort of sense of depth throughout the tunnel. There we go. That's looking better. Let's go get ourselves a couple of leaf blocks. I just want to have a look at what this might look like. And that sun is actually setting right now, which is a little bit concerning. Let's just pick up a few leaf blocks. And let's get back into the secret passageway. I don't think I want to put any lapis crystals in here. I just want to keep it nice and simple, nice and plain. If we put some leaves like this, for example, right? We could use a leaf like this to create an obstacle, something like that, just to make it a little bit harder for a player to run through the passageway. I think that could work out quite nicely. Yeah, you see, that's starting to look real nice. I like that. I like that. So I could probably work on a pretty awesome design for this tunnel. I think I'm going to do most of that work off camera or on screen, my friends, because that is quite a lot of grind work, and I'm kind of tired of working in this cave today. It's been a couple of hours on the server, and I'd like to move on to something different with you guys right now. So I'm probably going to do that work on stream. Remember, if you want to catch my streams, guys, go check out twitch.tv/ReNDoG That is where I do all of my stream in action. And we have loads and loads of fun on the stream. Now, I've got a little bit of grass blockage in my inventory because I want to go to the speed tunnel for the next part of today's episode. We were working on it together in the previous episode, and I'm really excited to show you guys the progress that we have made. Oh my goodness, in that triple stream of doom that we watched earlier on in this episode. Iskal and Exuma and I, we were working on the tunnel together. So we have made quite a lot of decent progress. I do want to collect a bunch of grass blocks though from our little thing over here. We also work together, the three of us, to cut down this mountain, which is one of our tasks at the moment. We're doing pretty well, actually. We've taken the mountain down almost to the level of the beacon, which is pretty insane. But let's pick up a few more grass blocks here, and then we shall meet up again in the Nether. So the good news, my friends, is that the speed tunnel from the Nether hub to the Moba Lisa has been 100% encapsulated in stone bricks, which means it is 100% safe from gas. The bad news is we still have a ridiculous amount of work to do to finish off this tunnel. But I did want to bring you guys back to show you some of the progress that we have made, because since we were last together, man, this tunnel has been worked on and it is looking absolutely awesome. Let's talk a little bit about the design that we are fiddling around with over here. We're attempting to basically mimic the design we are using in the Moba Lisa itself, which of course is a game separated into two very distinct sides. We have got a side for the undead and for the evil people, and we have a side for the living, the good people, the elves and the humans, I guess. And we would like to try and emulate that feeling here in the speed tunnel, so that on your way to the Moba Lisa, you are getting a sense, I guess, of what you're getting yourself in for. So what we are experimenting with over here is making a green side of the tunnel and an evil side of the tunnel. So Iskal and I are sort of fiddling around with a couple of different designs. We want to try keep this as simple as possible, because we are traveling down this thing so fast that it's going to be pointless putting any details whatsoever into this design, right? We want to try keep it as simple as possible. So on this side of things, we are fiddling around with some grass and with some melons. melons. We're using melons, of course, because the slime is not going to pick the melon up. And we're going to use some leaves over here to sort of finish off the walls, which I think looks fantastic. On the other side, we've got some orange clay and some pumpkins, which I think is looking really, really neat too. Now, I want to experiment with you guys today about installing a window. I know that I've spoken about this before or a couple of times already, and I want to try and get a window into this thing. The problem with getting a window in a speed tunnel where you're traveling at 40 blocks per second is that you are traveling past the window so quickly that you probably won't even be able to see anything out of it. And yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see if we could do this. Now, I have got a theory that I'd like to try out. I would like to make a window that is really, really long, and the theory is that because it's really long, when you travel past it at speed, it will feel like a much shorter window than it actually is, just because of the speed that you're traveling at, right? I have no idea whether this theory is going to work out or not, but I'm going to try it out, and I'd like to make this window somewhere interesting. No, that is directly into a netherrack wall, so that sucks. I think there is, what's going on over here? Oh, there is a missing melon. There is a missing melon. Let's get that in there. Now, let's have a look. I want to look out into the nether as I'm traveling through this tunnel, and that is also cute, but very, very wrong. That is another section of netherrack over there. I know that there is a section that looks over a beautiful part of the nether. I think it's actually on that side of the tunnel, though. So let's pop over to the other side of the tunnel. And let's see, is it over here? No, it's not over here. Dang it! This is so annoying. Even though we are now ghast proof, this thing is absolutely wrecking me for my video. Damn you, speed tunnel, making ReNDoG make a bad video. Okay, I think it might be over here. Yes, here we go. See, this is an absolutely gorgeous little stretch of the Speedway, isn't it? So check it out. If we hack away all of these stone bricks like this, open up a beautiful looking window out into the nether, that is pretty ugly down there, but I could probably get rid of that actually if this turns out to work. And let's try and make this window nice and long. Ooh, that's actually a really nice little thing to see too. A little bit of lava out there, right? That's very cool. So let's make this window like that long, right? Nice and long. And if we make it like a few blocks high also, this is going to be a nice big window exposing our speed tunnel to ghasts again, but this won't be for very long. So check it out, right? If we make our little window this high, now we're going to use some slabs, because slabs are still obviously can't be broken by ghasts, but it's going to allow us to see through the window. So this is what I'm thinking, right? If we make like a little configuration of slabbage like this, right? There we go. No, that is not right. Let's put it over there. There we go. That kind of gives us a window. It kind of gives us the feeling of a prison, I guess. An undead, hellish prison, I suppose, but a prison nonetheless. See, that actually gives us a nice sort of view through the slabs into the nether. And I wonder if this is going to work out. I'll tell you what, guys, let me get a couple of these windows installed. We will come back together and discombobulate ourselves down the speedway. And hopefully it's going to work. Hold your freaking paws, my friends. Okay, guys, this is starting to look really freaking awesome, man. I cannot wait to discombobulate myself down this tunnel. I've installed another massive window on the other side of this section of the tunnel, and look at this, man. We look out into the Ender tunnel and into a section of the nether, looking really, really awesome. Now, I've also been experimenting with a little something over here. Check it out. On the other side of the lane, I've added kind of like I don't know how to describe it. I suppose it's a speed pattern is what I'm going to call it, if I can actually ender pearl properly. Here we go. So check it out, right? As you are approaching this window, it's going to start at the very top, and it's every 5 blocks or so, we're going to start another section of the window. So when you are traveling at speed, the theory is hopefully that it'll look really, really cool as you approach this window, right? It's almost like the window is going to warp into your peripheral there. I think that's going to look really, really sweet. So we've got a couple of big windows here on either side of the section of the tunnel. And what I realized while I was working on this is that there are sections of the tunnel that actually travel through netherrack, that are actually surrounded by netherrack, or mostly surrounded by netherrack. And I thought that it could be quite sweet to make these windows not symmetrical, right? So not every 100 blocks or whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to make these windows only appear where there is a section of the Nether. And I reckon that'll make the whole journey through the tunnel a little bit more interesting too. Every now and then, these windows will pop up where you'll be looking out into the Nether, which I think is a really cool idea. Now, I know there's probably a few of you guys saying, ReNDoG, why don't you just use some glass for this? Why are you using some slabs? I think that using some slabs, hold on, let me do a little bit of counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reckon using slabs is going to make this look really interesting because of the horizontal lines that the slabs are going to give you when you're traveling at speed. I don't know, man. This is all just theory, though. I'm just sort of working out in my brain, trying to imagine what it might be like traveling down this tunnel at speed with these blocks in place. The only way we're going to be able to tell if this is going to be sweet or not, my friends, is if we discombobulate ourselves quick, fast, and in a hurry. So let me get this finished off. And then it's speed tunnel time, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your paws inside of the vehicle at all times, and please note that discombobulation can often result in nausea. We're ready to go, my friends. Let's have a look at what these windows look like in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this thing, baby. Oh my goodness. Okay, a little bit of lag there. Coming up towards the windows now at the very end of the lane. Looking really good. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that looked amazing, didn't it? Oh, that was absolutely epic. I loved the way that looked. I mean, it was so fast that we barely saw out of the windows. We didn't even get to see the Nether at all, really. We might have to make those windows even longer, I guess. But yeah, that actually felt pretty good. I like that. I like that. Still a lot of work to do, though, if we're going to get these windows all the way along the tunnel. But yeah, guys, what do you think about these windows? Please do let me know in the comment section below. I think they turned out pretty damn sweet, and I'm going to do a bit of more experimenting with them to see if we can get them looking really, really awesome. Anyway, my friends, that does it for today's episode here on the Hermitcraft server. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and if you did, you smack that like button. Show me the love, my friends, and remember, please do go check out my brand new City Skyline series. Even if you're not a fan of the game, I would appreciate it if you hop over there, say hi, and at least give it a try, because I think it turned out pretty good. Anyway, my friends, ReNDoG signing off from the Hermitcraft server. We will see you guys in the next episode.